Hey, this is David Hooper, host of the syndicated talk radio show, Music Business Radio. I'm an author. I've written several books on music marketing and promotion. I've also got a site you might have seen, musicmarketing.com. Since 1995, I've helped thousands of bands, musicians, songwriters, sell more records, get more people to their shows, and make more money in the music business. These are guys all along the spectrum of the music business, from guys in garages playing the club down the street, to guys with multi-platinum records on their walls playing arenas. And one of those things that really gets any of those musicians where they're going is the ability to have their packages that they send open. Whether you need radio promotion, whether you're looking for a record deal, whether you're doing what we're talking about in this video and getting film and TV music licensing. Now, about that, this is part of an entire series telling you how to develop a six-figure a year income licensing your music to film, to television, and to video games. And it doesn't matter what genre you are, it doesn't matter how old you are, anybody can do this. I've done it myself, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. But first, we have to show you how to get these packages open. If you want the rest of the videos in this series, and I hope that you do, they're free. I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process. You'll see me working from home, exactly how I built this up. Go to indiemusician.com. That's indiemusician.com. Sign up for the list, and I'll send you the rest of the videos free as my gift to you. Okay, the next one, this is one that I actually really liked. And if you look at it, what's cool about it is it just came to me. We get everything to a P.O. box. And it doesn't say like the company name or anything like that because there are other people that work for me. It just comes to me like it's a personal piece of mail that I would have ordered there. She does use delivery confirmation. You know, that's kind of cool because then she doesn't have to follow up, although you don't need to use that if you don't want to. I wish she had used a live stamp, but look at it. It's like an address label she's made for herself. She's got a sticker here on the back. But here's what was really cool about it. For one, she made this envelope herself. I mean, how cool is that? It's a square. That's something a little bit different. But the CD, if you look, let's look at the entire package. One, I've got a blue CD here. A lot of nice color. Pink on the inside. It's kind of different. It's got a handwritten note for me telling me what to listen to. That's very cool. She's got a pink flyer in here with like one of those gold stars you would get in first grade. So I'm thinking, somebody's, licked that star and put it there personally. More information about the group. It's what we call like a one sheet where I can get all the information that I want. Like a bio. It's actually talking about their new record. That's what a one sheet does, which is very cool. She's got a handwritten note that she didn't use the lines. She just went diagonally. So that's something a little bit different that you don't see every day. A few additional songs, newer songs for you, David, handwritten, that are on a CDR, which of course it's excused because she's got additional newer songs that haven't even been released yet. But what I thought was really cool is how she packaged the CD. She got like a huge piece of paper and made her own envelope. A few press clippings. Look at this. This is like hand cut, biographical story. Thank you for listening. And then a heart, and then her name, and a flower that she drew. And here's our phone number in case you want to call us. So that's like a personal note. Stuck the CD in the middle, which again has some really cool packaging and more kind of this personal touch on the inside of it. She's got photos here on the left side. So this is something that I really liked, and I really found it compelling. I mean, you can see how she's made it herself. And this is something that it's completely unique. Honestly, if she had sent the same package, and this was actually wrapped in a string when I got it. It was very cool, like a gift. If she had sent this to somebody else, it would have probably looked completely different. So everything has its own little unique thing. Got the name of the band here, the .com here in case I want more information. And this CD was actually really great. So having said that, it's builtforthec.com. I don't think she'd mind me saying that. So builtforthec.com if you want to see some really cool stuff. And I actually really like that CD. So that is a CD that I liked. So these are some ways that you can make your packages stand out. And one of them, this sounds really simple, but it's just a Sharpie pen. Don't use just a regular ballpoint pen. Really make the thing start out. Get a bunch of colors and decorate the package. I know that sounds obvious, but you've seen the boring packages that I've gotten here, and this is probably 1% of the mail that we get. Dozens of packages every week. So I would say Sharpie, do whatever you can to kind of spruce up the package. Something else, I thought this was very cool. This is from the Armed Forces, and I don't know if you can zoom in on this, but this is actually, instead of a gun, this soldier, toy soldier, is holding a guitar, and his name is Sergeant Solo. And this was a promo for them to get people to go to do shows for military people. So this is something, I mean, there's something like this, kind of like a gimmick that my producer actually has one of these on his computer monitor that I see every time we go to cut the radio show. I mean, this thing was so impressive to us. You know, I kept it so you could actually see the packaging that it comes in. But something like this is going to, if it ends up on the desk of somebody where somebody else can ask about it, they can say, oh yeah, that was Armed Forces, and they can start a conversation about it, or you're on their mind constantly every time they look at it. So if you can develop something like this, you know, this is really great to have. Something I've already mentioned that's really important is live stamps. And if you can look at this stamp here, this is actually a George Washington stamp. That's kind of boring. It looks really kind of business-like. So what I like to do is do something a little bit different to kind of make my packages stand out. This stamp is like a necklace. And there's all sorts of stuff. They've got charity stamps, and they've got flower stamps, and the stamps that I like to use are the ones that like my mother would like to send a postcard with a handwritten letter. So, you know, change up the stamps. If you're somebody internationally, you know, the customs forms is great. That always is going to get attention because it makes the package look special, as opposed to, for the United States anyway, you've got something like this, priority mail, red, white, and blue. It's a free envelope from the Postal Service, and we get, you know, 1 million of those every week. Along the trinkets, gotta love this. This is from all the kids from the 70s, Speed Racer Mach 5. So if you want to throw something like this in there, if you've got like a tie-in, like, hey, you want to see a hit go to the top of the charts fast, play our song, you know, if you can throw a little trinket like that in there, I love getting stuff like this because I find it to be so creative. And speaking of that, take a look at this one. This is not, well, it is a bank bag, but there's not any money in it. Although, if you do film and TV licensing, there will be. Look at it, though. It has a CD. It has more information. This is a direct mail piece. It's not actually a band. And it talks about a sale where I can save money. Obviously, it's a high-end, high-priced item, and they don't mind spending a little bit of money on me to get my attention. But if you're willing to spend maybe $1 or something on this Merchant Savings and Trust bag, you can actually address it right here and put some stamps up here. The Postal Service will mail this. I mean, who's not going to open this thing? So if you want a guaranteed opening of your package, which one's going to get your attention? Think about it. What you've just seen from me is just a tiny bit of my music marketing knowledge. That's what I'm best known for. That's what I write books about. That's what I talk about on the radio show, and that's what I blog about at musicmarketing.com. I can help you to develop a 6-figure-a-year music licensing business where you're getting in film, television, video games. If you don't have the videos that I've done on this that teach you exactly how to do this and how I've done it myself, I need you to go right now to indiemusician.com. This video that you've just seen is going to make a hell of a lot more sense to you. So check it out at indiemusician.com. You know, I've been doing this since 1995. I've been helping bands sell more music, get more people to shows, and make more money in the music business. Never has there been such an exciting time for people to make this kind of money in the industry. And you may be wondering, like, well, music publishers and major labels, how come they're not getting in on it? Well, I've explained that in other videos. They're available for free on indiemusician.com. So check it out, indiemusician.com. If you've got any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Send them on, and I'll see you there, indiemusician.com.